What's up, guys? I haven't made a vlog in a while. Or, not really a vlog. I guess you have to be outside for it to be a vlog. But, yeah, I'm just kind of sitting at home. And I just thought I'd make an update video because I haven't really done that in a while. Kind of just want to talk about some stuff. Kind of want to inform you guys about the shit that I've been doing and the shit I've been dealing with. So, you know, three main topics. I'll probably leave a link in the bio or in the description. The three things and when I talk about them. So I'll talk about my Overwatch career first, then I'll talk about my mental health, and then the speedrunning. Currently in my Overwatch career, I don't know, I was a little bit upset today because this is the second tournament in a row where one of our players has had overheating issues and he's dropped out. And last week we could have easily beaten that one team, and when he dropped we were losing. And we just couldn't push the payload just a little bit further. And today the same thing kind of just happened, unfortunately. We lost early. And yeah, we lost against a team we shouldn't have, obviously. Like, we should have destroyed them, but I think the DC kind of tilted us, I guess. And we just didn't finish the map, and they ended up finishing the map, and it's just kind of annoying. We shouldn't have lost. But it's always next week. So yeah, we got taken out by Tornado Rocks in winners. They definitely stepped up their game from last time. We beat them last time. They were known as Pretz back then. Now they're Tornado Rocks, and we beat them back then on Dorado, but I kind of screwed up the draft, so we went up on King of the Hill against them. So we got destroyed on King of the Hill, and when we went on Payload, we also lost. So better luck next time. It's always the next tournament. I mean, it's weeklies. I shouldn't be too upset. It's always next week. I mean, I might make it sound like it's going bad for us or whatever, but it's actually been some really great things happening for us recently. The roster has been finalized, and we've been a full team for about two full weeks now, which is great. And you know, everybody wants to play, everybody wants to win. We're just trying to, like, you know, learn how to play with each other better and just try to become like a really great European team. Just win a lot and yeah, just become really good. So the team has been going really great, and I'm really happy that for everyone on the team, everybody seems motivated and stuff. Especially one player. I just want to talk about my other support player. I currently play support for the team. Traub is the team captain for Norway, and if you've seen, I've been tweeting a little bit about, you know, go support Norway or whatever, because he's playing for that team. He'll be able to play, or he'll be able to pay for his whole year of school if he actually manages to go to BlizzCon, I believe. I think it's if you make top 6. Don't quote me on this, Traub, don't kill me. But basically, if he makes it far enough, he'll, you know, be able to pay for a lot of his school year if he makes it with the Norwegian team. And they're doing quite well. They're guaranteed top 2 in their group as of right now. So that's always good. So good on Traub. And, you know, obviously it's a little bit of rep for the team. So Overwatch is going pretty great. God, these song volumes are... The first song was too low, this one's too loud. I'm trying to, like, adjust it. There we go. So let's talk about my mental health, because it's not been the greatest. Ever since I finished school, it's kind of been pretty downhill, I'd say. I chose this path career, which in the beginning was questionable, and then it turned into even more questionable, and then now it's way less questionable, because I think I should have just I mean, I did the right thing. I grinded away. I knew I was good, and I knew that I could be good. And if I just kept playing away and kept playing and playing, you know, I'd be better, and I'd get better. And like, I got really upset this week or today because, you know, I realized that we were a good team, and I realized how far we could go. And when we lost, that's kind of when I started realizing, okay, we're actually really good. I should be caring about this. So I think in that state of the game, I think the career choice that I made is good. Because if I chose to just get a job, I think I'd hate myself. I would absolutely hate myself for going out and getting a job. Because I'm just not that type of person that would, do that. I feel like I have so much talent in gaming. You know, as you can see from my speedrun days, I'm really good at games, and if I just put a lot of time into it, put a lot of work, I can do anything I want into gaming. So I just decided I want to be a pro Overwatch player. And obviously it's shown. I'm got top 500 first season. We've gotten top 8 in several tournaments. Currently working on top 500 season 2, etc. Like, it's going well. Like, I can't really complain about my career choice. It's going good. But as for the other kind of mental health things, I was at ESA, which is possibly the last speedrun event I'll be to. I won't be going to AGDQ. We'll see about ESA next year. After ESA 16, I had a great feeling that I got to see my friends again, but also this terrible feeling. There was a lot of people who were there that somehow made relationships, and in a way I kind of felt left out. It's not that I really want a relationship at this point, because I'm at this point where if I don't get enough time for my game and my analysis on Overwatch or whatever, I won't be a good player. So I need the time, all the time in the world, to just play and just play and play and play, and just keep practicing, So but in a way I kind of got jealous, and I felt really, really bad about it. And I felt so bad about it that I kind of wanted to take it up at the doctor, about, me potentially having depression for, 2.5 years or whatever, however long it's been. So I've had it for quite a while. And like it all happened like in, first grade of school or whatever. First grade of, not middle school, but like first grade of gymnasium when I was like 17. I'm turning 20 this year, so it's been quite a while. It's felt really bad. I'm not really sure what it is, but I went to the doctor. He told me it didn't sound like it or whatever, and that made me feel even worse, because then I might not even get an answer, because I feel like there is something wrong. Because when I was 16, I was such a lively person, and I was really happy, and I was super into, like, whatever I was working on, I was just super into it or whatever, and now it just kind of feels like a struggle every time I want to, like, get myself to do something. And sometimes I feel like Overwatch is just kind of like, not every time, but sometimes I feel like Overwatch is kind of a grind, and it feels like something I just chose to do something, Not because I really enjoy it, but because if I don't choose something, I will end up in, like, a slump, Like, you gotta spend time on something. If you keep your mind busy, then, you stop thinking about bad things. You stop thinking about how much you hate yourself or whatever. So it's really tough to just deal with those kind of, I wouldn't even say emotions or feelings. I would just say, like, just the thoughts, because, I don't know. I mean, I've already went over this several times, that emotion is very, very, like, weak for me or whatever. So, it's pretty tough to go over sometimes. But I've went over it before, so I'm not going to do that again. And in case you haven't noticed, by the way, I look awful on the webcam or whatever. My hair is this long. It's fucking so goddamn long. Look at this. Going all the way down here. And I haven't shaved in God knows who long, probably since ESA, because I just felt like so bad about myself or whatever. I've just I've taken horrible care of myself. Showering was fucking awful as well. I didn't do that a whole lot. Because I was like, well, I'm not going out. I'm not seeing anybody. Why would I shower? I'm just playing this game, So I didn't take care of myself. I didn't brush my teeth well. I just did everything bad possible to myself, and I eventually went to see the doctor. And I have to wait a really long time to see the doctor. Like, I think the first time I ordered was after ESA, and he told me, yeah, we can see, or I can see you, but it's gonna have to be in 3 weeks. And I'm like, really? So I went there, and I already told you, he sent me some questionnaires. They seem pretty weird. He sent me one about anxiety and sent me one about depression. So I answered them or whatever. And I'm going again in a couple weeks. I actually missed my second appointment, so I'm gonna have to fix that up. So yeah, that's my mental health right now. It's not doing so hot, but I'm working on it. And being the team captain, I feel like I have a lot of pressure on me. I'm the team captain for my team, and I have to book the scrims. I have to get everything sorted. It's kind of my job to do that kind of thing. And I've been really stepping up recently. I'm really trying Whenever we're missing a player or whatever, it's really tough to sometimes know what to do, but just gotta keep grinding at it. It's all business. You just gotta work through it, which is a thing that I want to just talk about in general as well. Not for too long, but if you really are struggling with something, if you are burning for someone, you should really just pursue it and just grind at it, because eventually, if you love something enough, then the sad period will like fade away, and that's what I'm trying to do. You know, this new apartment isn't exactly luxury or whatever. I'm look at my fucking setup here. This is my mouse pad. This is my goddamn mouse pad. It's fucking World of Warcraft. Look at the size of my hand on this thing. It is so small, dude. It is so small for being like semi-pro in Overwatch. Look at this mouse. Microsoft mouse 1000, and my mom has some, like, she painted some stuff on it and it's been faded because it's so old. Like, look at my equipment. It's like really bad. These headphones, this ear, like hurts really bad. It feels like it's stuffed all the time. I really want a new headset. Every time I open the game, in Overwatch, the fucking sprites of every character has to wait like a minute for it to load because my GPU is so bad, I guess. I don't know if it's my graphics card actually, but you know, there's some fucked up shit, you know. It's just, I'm not living it with the best equipment right now. I'm fucking, ever since I turned 18, poverty's kind of been a little bit of a minor issue, I guess. I'm really good at saving, so it's actually been not as bad as I thought, but if I was bad at saving, it would have been hell. I didn't buy pointless shit or whatever. I'm finally getting a new mouse pad, and I'm finally getting a new mouse, or whatever, and I wanted like good quality or whatever, but it's really tough. Also, all we buy these days is, we don't really buy any furniture, any clothes, or anything like that. But it was kind of weird the other day. My mom told me, she's like, I got you a shirt. And like a couple of years ago, I wouldn't like be like, oh, that's cool. Like when she said that, like a couple days ago, I like rushed out my room, like out that door, and I'm like, oh, can I see it? And it was just like a plain black shirt, and I'm like, oh, thank you. Like I was so thankful for just like a shirt, because I don't get any new clothes. Like I haven't really gotten anything new in like a while. When I was at ESA, I can maybe show it if I still have it. Hold on. I don't. Actually, I'll show this one instead. Show this instead. I got this ESA shirt, which is a shirt. It's just like, you know, it's just clothes, and it was really nice for me to just get that sort of shit. I also got a Twitch shirt. Unfortunately, this one is too small, and the Twitch one's too big, which is like obviously sad. But it's clothes is clothes, and you know, being too big is better than being too small, so I wear the Twitch one like quite often at home because it's just kind of like pajamas, I guess. But you know, I was just really happy to get that because ever since I turned 18, it's kind of been tough with money. So yeah, like we've been you know, that's why we moved in the first place, is because this apartment's like twice as cheap as the other one, and we're kind of still on the, like, we're kind of iffy because obviously I'm jobless. I'm working on this full time. I'm working on Overwatch full time, and I would get a job, but I know this will pay off in the end. And I know if we both pull through and I make this a successful living, then I will severely be able to help out my mom in this, and that's why I'm grinding away at it. So, just gotta work through it. And the final thing I've been wanting to talk about is the speedrunning. I don't want to be talking about it for too long because you all know what's coming. I'm kind of done. I thought it was kind of obvious. I didn't want to, you don't announce that you just stop because it just kind of happens. I remember when I was a Let's Player and I told everybody that I was speedrunning. You don't announce I'm quitting speedrunning or whatever, or I'm quitting this and that. You just slowly fade away. That's the most natural approach to it, which is what happened when I was Let's Playing. I was like 15 or 14 or however old I was, 15 I think, and I just kind of slowly faded away, and I just started like liking my you know, streaming on Twitch more, and I just liked speedrunning more. But as always, it was 3.5 years in Let's Playing, and now it's 3.5 years in speedrunning. Who knows? 3.5 years in Overwatch. We'll see how far it takes. Like honestly, I don't really have any intentions. I just want to play for as long as I enjoy it. And as long as my team enjoys playing with me, and as long as we're having fun, it's all Gucci. So, I'm not gonna say speedrunning is completely over, because the dream for me is that if, you know, success kind of happens in Overwatch or whatever, I can stream every like every day of the week or something like that. So something like that, and then one day a week or something like that, I can do like a speed run just for the old time's sake. But I would know what to do. I want to run Mirror's Edge. There's only really one game I'm ever interested in coming back to, and that's Mirror's Edge, because it's on PC. I don't really have any of my stuff packed out, you know. My PS3's down there. It's the one right there. So PS3's not unpacked, so I would want to run Mirror's Edge. And yeah, I want to try and take better care of myself. If you want to catch the tournaments, like the stream links to all the tournaments of where I'm playing and my team's playing, I keep linking them in Discord whenever they're on. I link when I stream, whenever my team's streaming, mostly. And you can just follow my team on, you know, kind of whatever. You can find them on my announcement page on Discord. If you want to join my Discord, you always can, don't forget. And yeah, thank you for understanding my career choice. There's a lot of people that are very emotionally bound to my speedruns or whatever, and I've been really trying to like tell you guys that everything has to just kind of come to an end eventually. There's a lot of unfinished projects I've been wanting, you know, I've been had and stuff like that. Like, I forget what my next project was. I think it was like lower my Jack 2 time or some shit. But it was like a 12 in Dog's Life as well, but like I wanted like some goals or whatever. People have been asking about the Ratchet 2 movement guide, and that's not happening because the Ratchet 2 movement guide is essentially a Ratchet 3 movement guide. So if you want to know shit about Ratchet 2, watch the runs for Ratchet 2, but watch the Ratchet 3 guide, because it essentially has the same engine, the same movement. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions like regarding speedrunning or whatever, this is probably the video you want to post it in. I actually announced my, you know, entrance to Overwatch all the way back in June, I think. So it's not a shocker, but I just want to, you know, tell everybody that I'm doing well and we're moving up in the world. And if I ever get sponsored by an org one day, I will probably make a new video and say that it happened and we made it. Until then, we just got to keep grinding away. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great night.